this is part number 3 of how I built this Power BI dashboard, the topic of which is EV charging station in Rostock, Germany. And now I'm going to focus on how I actually build the status for each individual location, taking into account the schedule that I have provided in the table and the current date and time. Let's head over to Power Query. We already have the schedule table with all opening hours or all the schedules available, and the solution on the right hand side here with the status. Jumping to the first step, which is basically the source. This is our SQL statement or our fact table, where we have all the columns and all the rows that we need. Of course, I'm not going to need all of them for this solution. I only need the schedule. So I'm removing the rest of the columns. I'm removing the duplicates. And I get to see all individual schedules that I have. Let's head over to Advanced Editor and take a look at the first function. The goal of this function is to create day ranges. What do I mean by that? Just taking an example. The first one we have here is Monday to Thursday. Well, Power BI doesn't understand that. We need to be a bit more detailed. So we need to separate and provide a list with all days that are part of this range. So we need to have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So we're starting the function here. As an outcome, we're expecting a list. And of course, this is a function. This is going to be called a little bit later. Right now, we're just declaring the function. So the first thing we do is create a dictionary with all the days and the respective numbers. So Monday is going to be 1, Tuesday 2, so on and so forth. A reverse day map. This is also something we're going to be using a little bit later in the function, but basically this helps us do the opposite. Once we have the numbers, then we need to map them to days. With the next step, we're splitting the parts. So we see that we have Monday, Thursday, but we also have single days. And this is important. And in the result, we have a condition that says count how many parts we have. We may have one part as it is here with Friday, but we may have 2, Monday, Thursday. And we need to split those. So if it's only one, just put it in a list, day range. In our case, this is going to be Friday. If we have Monday, Thursday, then split them. And for each of them, proceed as it is here. The first one is going to go to start date because it's first item of the list, and that's Monday. So start day is going to be Monday. End day is going to be the second part of that list. And it's going to be Thursday. So now we have the start number, which we need to map. And if we have day map, Monday equals 1 and start day as Monday, then the start number will be 1. And then if we have for the end number, if we have day map Thursday, which equals 4, and end day Thursday, as we split them before, then the outcome of this will be 4. So start number 1 and end number 4. Now we need to take a look at what's between. So that's why we're using this function here to get us the rest of them. So we're adding the start number, double dot, end number, and this will return 1, 2, 3, and 4. And after we have these numbers, we need to convert them back to days. And that's why we're going back here. We're saying, okay, right now I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Give me the respective weekdays. So that's going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And that's basically the first function.